Hi, my name is Gerardo Zagara, and today I'd like to demonstrate a vocal fry sliding up to a cry by using edge. So, first to explain what edge is, it is a coordination. When we first begin to sing, the inside edges of our vocal cords are the first to vibrate. So, if we don't have this foundation well coordinated or well set up, everything else will just become a little bit harder and a little bit more tense to sing and to vocalize with. So that's important. So just to get into the exercise, the first thing we want to do is understand how we should feel. We should not be feeling any tension, and we should not be squeezing. What we want to do is just release any tension we may be having and just be very loose and relaxed. So if that means you need to release tension in your jaw or in your shoulders, in your larynx, or anywhere in your throat, just make sure that's all loose and released. We want to do this in a very relaxed way. Second, what we want to think about is our coordination. Don't focus on how pretty it sounds or how unpleasant it may sound. Rather, just focus on the way your vocal cords are functioning. So when we do this, think about your vocal cords. Think about the inner edges of your vocal cords and whether they're vibrating well and have a balanced amount of compression or not. So when we do this, we also want to think about. Okay, that wasn't bad. So feel, think, sound. Hi, my name is Gerardo Zagara, and today I'd like to demonstrate a vocal fry sliding up to a cry by using edge. So, edge is a coordination. When we first begin to sing, our vocal cords are vibrating, but the first things that touches are the inner edges of our vocal cords. So, this is basically the foundation of our singing voice. If we don't have this foundation well coordinated, then everything else will just become kind of difficult or we'll feel tense as we sing. So speaking of tension, what we want to feel when we do this exercise is relaxed. Any tension that you may be having in your vocal cords, in your throat, whether it be also in your jaw or your shoulders, focus on releasing that tension and feeling relaxed as you do this exercise. Next, what we want to be thinking about is our coordination. Don't think about how you sound. I know it's very easy to just make sounding pretty a paramount aspect of vocalization, but if we don't have that foundation well, like we mentioned earlier, we don't have that foundation of keeping our vocal cords well coordinated, relaxed, and released, then sounding pretty is just going to be a hindrance to this exercise. And also, what we want to do is we want to focus on how it sounds. It should sound like a vocal fry in the beginning and as in the lower notes, and as we increase into the higher notes, it should release into a cry using head and especially using that edge coordination that we just spoke about. Again, don't focus on how it sounds in terms of prettiness, but focus on how well coordinated it is, how it feels to be light, and just be very relaxed and release as you do this. So here goes the vocal fry into the cry. So you can also do this with a W. So I'm gonna do a whoa instead of just a Notice that as I increase it begins to sound less fry and more cry, and it still had a little bit of fry in it, but I focused on coordination. It didn't feel difficult to go from a low note to a high note. Rather, it just felt relaxed, and that's what you should be feeling when you do this exercise. So there you go. There's the vocal fry to a cry using the edge coordination.